All right, we are live today. I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. It is 2025, January 1st of 2025, and I love the energy of this time of year because it's just like a renewal. It gives a chance to reflect, see what's been good, what's been not so good, and start fresh in the new year. And so in today's session, we were actually supposed to do the topic of flow. That was the next one in the coloring book. But I feel like today's session being gratitude is way more important. I'm going to show you the page that we're coloring today. So this is the gratitude page. And the reason I chose to swap it and to do gratitude is because gratitude is actually one of the most powerful ways to manifest and create change in your life and actually bring in the things that you want to bring in to get into the vibration of gratitude. So I thought, what a perfect topic to focus on today. And so that's what we're going to do. We are going to take time to reflect, to color, get creative, and release some things from this past year, and also set intentions for 2025 and get into the vibration of those things becoming a reality and the gratitude that we're going to feel for those things. And that is how we're going to manifest all of those things in this coming year. So super powerful stuff. Before we get started, I'm going to show you, if you haven't yet downloaded your free coloring book, go grab it now. Go to myartalchemy.com/gift and you can download it. Print off the 2 pages that have gratitude on the top. So I will show you that now. So there is one page with a mandala that says gratitude, and there's a second page that is a journal prompt page. Now, if you want to do these on your own, so this coloring book and journal is it can be a self-run exercise for the duration of all of the topics. The prompts on the page you can use on your own, and you can be guided on your own to do some reflection. I am doing these live streams where we're diving deeper into each topic, and I'm guiding you through even more prompts, more self-reflection, deeper introspection for what's inside, and in order to make some powerful changes in your life. So if you want to dive deeper, then come to the live streams, or you can find the recordings of the live streams for the topics that we have done so far. And we have a community. Let me show you really quick on this slide. So here at Art Alchemy, we use artistic expression as an access point for transformation and empowerment. So while we're creating art, we're actually using that space of creating art in order to make profound changes inside our system as well as in our lives. And so we do that using artistic methods that are backed by neuroscience and psychology. I'm also adding in some coaching techniques that allow you to dive deeper. And we tap into flow state, which is a powerful state of consciousness that allows like tons of magical things to happen. So you can find us here on YouTube for free. There's free videos here. We also have a free community. So this is what I want to show you. Join the community, which is free. And that space has all of the videos before this so that you can go back and watch and dive deeper into each of the topics. And then once you've created, you can upload your piece of art that you've colored and talk about the journey that you went on. And the other things that we have available are online courses. I also do one-on-one coaching using Art Alchemy. So those are all the ways to interact, to get empowered, and to use art as alchemy to make that magic happen. So first of all, I just want to say I'm so grateful for you to show up, to be here. And if you are live, I would love for you to pop in the comments. You could say Happy New Year. You could say where you're watching from in the world and a little bit about what you want to create in this next year or what you want to let go of in 2024. And so, use this as a channel for you to also like capture things that are happening. And the other thing is that you can jot down on your notes sheet, your journal sheet, all the things that are coming up today. Okay, so whether you want to write them in the spots that are available or flip the page over and jot them down, I would encourage you to take some notes and jot down the things that are coming up so that you don't lose them. Okay. So as we're getting started here, if you don't have a page, don't worry. You can grab a sheet of blank paper and you can just doodle along with us. Like you don't need to have this actual mandala. If you do, I want you to grab whatever you want to color with. So if that's colored pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you want to use, you can. Also feel free to get creative with it. If you want to, splatter some paint on here, go for it. And later on, you can even add like a collage around it of the things that you're creating for 2025. You can make it into like a vision board, right? So you could like color this, and then later on you can write the words that signify what you're calling in. You can cut out some pictures of things that represent it and glue them on here and create like a super powerful piece that you can refer to all year long. Fun stuff. I love this. Okay, so I am going to turn the camera around. We are going to get started and just be present. Allow me to kind of guide you through the exercises, the self-reflection, and see what comes up. All right. And then I'm also going to turn on some background music. So let me turn it down a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud. If you are on here and you feel like the music is too loud or you can't hear me, feel free to pop that in the chat and just let me know that is happening for you. I'm going to move my mic over because that also happens for me, is that I'm not like next to the mic and my voice doesn't get picked up on here. So today I'm going to use colored pencils, actually. Sometimes I use markers because it's like a little bit faster for me to color. And I, for whatever reason, don't like to take too much time on these. Yes, I know it's my own stuff to work out. But yeah, so today I'm using colored pencils because I just feel like I want more depth and connection while I'm coloring. I'm going to pull a few colors out first, so get yourself situated as well. I'm kind of feeling into what's calling to me when I think about gratitude. And you can always look into the colors later on. I definitely want some orange. This orange could be good. Because colors also carry meanings to them. And so, depending on what you're, actually, let's keep that open. Depending on what you're choosing for this could determine, what's actually like coming up for you, and different meanings behind different things. So the first part of what we're going to do, the reflection part, we're going to kind of look backwards and be grateful for 2024. And I want you to not only look at the things that were good, I also want you to look at the things that were challenging. And as you're coloring, allow your mind to relax. If different images pop up, just let them pop up. Maybe you can look at them. If it's a little bit uncomfortable, you can say, what was the gift here? Like, what do I have to be grateful for regarding this topic? I had a lot of things come up this last year, and they continue to come up. And I know that they're coming up because I haven't yet resolved the thing, the energy that's underneath it that is ready to be healed. But it's this thought around like not getting to be like a priority. And it's so fascinating because what happens is that when we have energies like that, this thought process, right? The thought is like, I don't get to be a priority. I have to put my stuff aside for others. Then that creates an energetic imprint in our system. And that energetic imprint in our system then creates circumstances that match it in the world. So just when I'm thinking those thoughts, it's like I am creating more of the circumstances to prove that I'm right. I don't think you can see this. I think because the light is too bright. Hold on. I need to change something. All right, let's see. That might be better. I'm just going to keep that light low. And also the music. Okay, so do you understand what I'm saying about creating the energy? So like when you have something that you keep thinking about, even if it's in a negative way, the thought pattern creates an emotional vibration in your system, which is then like the universe only hears a yes, only hears what, like, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to say. The universe hears whatever you're putting out, and it responds with giving you more of whatever you're thinking about, because the universe goes, oh, well, they're thinking about this thing a lot. That means that they really want it. It doesn't know that it's a negative thing. It only responds in the positive. So, when I've got this continual thought process going on of I don't get I don't get to be a priority, then of course I'm going to get more circumstances where I'm not a priority. And the thing that I want to kind of circle back onto gratitude is that when you become aware of these things that are occurring, even the negative ones, especially the negative ones, actually, you can be grateful for the awareness of it. You can say, wow, I'm so grateful that I am now aware of this pattern that's happening, because now I can actually do something about it. I can shift it into a positive statement of what I do want to create. And, from that new space of, okay, so if this is the like negative side of it, what is it that I do want to create? Then you can flip it for 2025 and you can start to see how your new thought process is going to be so that you're creating what you actually desire. So with the example I just gave you, the new thought process would be, I am a priority. And all circumstances allow me to be a priority. And when we're tapping into gratitude, it would then be, I'm so grateful that my circumstances are created so that I can be a priority. And the trick, the like super magical trick, is to put yourself into the situation where that is now a reality and to feel the emotions that you will feel when this is occurring. So like when I feel like I'm a priority and everything around me is like moving in such a way where I get to do the things that I want to do. And also everyone else is happy as well. So I feel so much joy. I feel so much gratitude. I feel so excited and blessed and nurtured. And so that's the trick, right? Like tapping into those emotions and being grateful, coming back to gratitude. So when you come upon these things right now, as you're coloring, I want you to jot them down. Like, what are the things that you're discovering? What are the new affirmations, or what are the positive ways of reflecting on these things? And just continue to do that over and over again. Over and over again. And, as we're reflecting on 2024, you can also continue more of what you've been getting as well, right? So like, let's say you had a lot of fun, or you got to travel a lot in 2024. So sit in the gratitude of that in all the different ways, right? So what I mean by that is like all the things that came together in order for that thing to be a reality. So with the example of travel, it would be, I'm so grateful that our finances allowed us to travel easily this last year without any financial struggle. And I'm so grateful that we had the time off of work and, coordinating all the details to be able to do that and make it a reality. So what are those things? I want you to jot them down. All the things that went into that thing becoming a reality. And also, it could be you as well. Like, I made it a priority this last year to travel. And really sit in the gratitude for all the different things that allowed you to have that thing, that aspect. Don't forget to jot them down. I can barely hear this music. I need to turn it up a little bit. Okay. And we're just going to sit in 2024 for just a few more minutes. I want you to reflect on all the things that you're grateful for. And maybe what you can do is jot them down. Like go through, list them out, jot them down on your piece of paper. You can jot them down on the back of this coloring page as well, if you want. And you can always circle back to them later on. You can also print this page out as many times as you want and continue to be grateful. Like if you wanted to print this page out and color this page just on one topic and just continuously sit in the gratitude, that will seriously boost up your manifesting power, right? So let's say you want to change your situation around finances. And what I would encourage you to do is print this page out, and on the top, so it says gratitude, you could write like, gratitude for abundance or for my financial situation, whatever resonates with you, write it on there. Choose the colors that resonate for you with abundance or with finances, whatever word you're using. And then I want you to sit in gratitude as you color the entire page around that topic. And don't just be grateful for the things that you like. Like, make sure that you're grateful for the things that have happened that aren't what you want, because you can also not like saying, oh, I'm grateful I was broke, right? Like, but you can say, I'm grateful to know what it feels like for my situation to be different because, and then list the reasons. Maybe it will allow you to have compassion for other people. And then as you become more abundant and financially wealthy, then you can get, like, maybe that leads to you giving back in a specific way. And so, then focusing your attention on, I'm so grateful for the abundance that is available to me. I'm grateful to be able to use money in such a powerful way where I can help other people. And, go into the gratitude, go into each feeling. Like maybe you can even label each of these petals for the feelings you'll feel when you have the abundance that you're looking for, right? And then like feel them as you're coloring, as you're putting it into the page. Whew, that's good. Okay, feeling a little bit lit up, so I'm going to use yellow. And for me, this yellow reminds me of so many things. It reminds me of sunshine, which most of the time makes me happy. Sometimes when it's too hot, it doesn't make me happy. But sunshine, the warmth of the sunshine and warmth of other people, the people around you. Yellow also reminds me of feeling lit up. And that is something I am so incredibly grateful for. So I don't know what your situation is. And I don't know if you've ever felt not lit up, like you felt dull. and stifled. If you've ever felt the like knowing of how it feels to be lit up, but then not being able to be lit up or feel that feeling. I definitely felt that. I discovered my purpose and passion probably like 10 plus years ago. And, it hasn't always been easy for me to do those things that are my purpose or passion. And especially after I had my son, I've been a stay-at-home mom as well. And so circumstances, this kind of leads me back to the first point, but like I couldn't necessarily do the things that lit me up. And it felt like kind of a death of my soul and my passion. And it was really challenging for a while. So to me, the gratitude that I feel to be able to do this, like right now, I'm doing it, I'm living it. I feel that spark of excitement has momentum behind it. It has excitement behind it. It is fueled by passion and joy and fulfillment, connection to myself, to my path, to other people. So like these are the kinds of rampages you want to go on while you're thinking about this. So for me, just using the color yellow inspired this whole rampage of gratitude and into each of the layers of emotions around this. And so when I look just at the yellow, like that will inspire all of those feelings inside of me. And I want more of that this year. Like, yes, more. Yes, and more is what I can say to the universe. Thank you. Yes, and more, please, of the feeling of being lit up. That feeling is so amazing. So don't forget to write these things down, like the affirmations, the feelings, the emotions. And later on, like I'll probably go in and I'll put words around here. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. I don't have a marker, but I'm gonna use this pen. So I'm gonna just write lit up. Because this was really powerful for me right now. And I want more of that. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to purple. It's kind of fun to allow the color to inspire the gratitude. I didn't even think about that beforehand, but now that I'm doing it, it's like, oh, this is exciting. And so, if I'm going to reflect on like purple, what does that mean for me? So there's a lot of different ways for you to enter this space and explore all the different elements of gratitude, reflection on last year. What do you want to create for this next year? You can do it by following the colors that you're using and what they mean to you. You can go through each topic. Like you could do like um, big section topics. So you could do finances, then health, your home, your connections and relationships. And you could dive even deeper. You could say like my friendships versus my family versus my romantic partnership. And then what are the things that you're grateful for within those? I mean, each relationship I could do one of these gratitude pages on. Like I could do one for each of my friends. I could do one for my relationship with my kid, for my relationship with my husband, and dive deep into gratitude around each of those. My family members. You could use this as a healing exercise with your parents. Like do one for your mom and do one for your dad and the relationships between the two, and look at what you're grateful for, and also look at how the things that maybe you didn't necessarily like about the relationship between you and your parent, what the gift is in that. I don't know if you can really see too much. I'm going to kind of like lean this down a little bit. You can see a little bit more of the color. That better? Okay. So yeah, with all of the different topics, you could get really super granular to reflect on these things. Maybe I'll do a series around that. I would love to know what you guys would like to see more of, what you're looking for as far as doing art and alchemizing different things in your life. Do you like the coloring? Do you want to do more painting? I have so many different tools and techniques to be able to use. So, this one is a very easy access point for most people because it's just coloring. There's very little materials that you need and very little experience. I also host what's called the Art Flow Shop, which I founded, and it's a specific curated experience where you tap into your flow state through painting. And I do have topics. I have on my website, actually, you can go grab the original Art Flow Shop and do it at home. Right now, it's on sale actually for $44 because I just had a birthday and I turned 44. And so this year is going to be a magical I'm going to use the fours. Yeah, I'm going to use the fours. Okay. I'm cracking myself up over here. And so that is the original Art Flow Shop. And I would encourage everybody to actually do that one first because you get a really good understanding of flow state. You get a flow state training within it. And so you almost become like a flow state Jedi. And then I also have themed ones that I'm in the process of creating and putting up there on my website. And so those are still to come. I also want to do some live too so that I can be with you guys while we're doing these things and be in the conversation live and be in the energy of everyone creating together live. And those are fun because you don't have to be here. I'm in LA, but you don't have to be here in person. You can be, in the comfort of your own home doing the session along with all the other flomies. Oops. Colored a part I didn't want to color. I'm also getting certified in neurographic art, which is a super, super powerful tool. It's a drawing technique. You don't need to be an artist for that either. It's a drawing technique that actually allows you to tap into your subconscious and find things to be able to transform them and evolve yourself, rewire your brain. It's so cool. And I'm still finishing up my certification in that, so more to come on that one. But it's also another tool and technique that we use here. And, coming back to gratitude, I am so grateful this last year. I went into the year, my dog's barking. I went into 2024 asking the question of how can I align with my higher self? And then discover a deeper purpose and passion, because I knew that I wanted to get back into what I was doing, which was coaching and also art, but I had been out of it for a while, and so I wanted to kind of come back and be like, okay, what's next for me? And when I put that request out to the universe, it did not take long for the universe to get back to me and let me know. And so I'm so grateful for that connection, for the answers that I got. And also in the way that I got the answers, it was so fun to be able to discover. It actually was it was an ad on social media that I saw for this neurographic art class. And I was like, oh my God, that looks amazing. I'm going to try that. And then I tried it and it was awesome. And I was just like, this definitely is going to be part of this new evolution of what I'm doing. And then I was using Chat GPT to craft, I don't know, kind of finagle with the languaging of what I was doing. Because basically I was like, okay, I know that I'm amplifying art, the art flow shop. But how can I write this in a way that is new and exciting and takes in consideration all these other things that I'm going to be doing? And actually ChatGPT is the one that came back with Art as Alchemy. And so, and when it happened, I was just like, oh my God, yes. And it was such a resonant feeling inside me that I was just so excited about it. And so I'm just grateful for the way that the universe works, and also for myself, that I was present enough to see it. I need to sharpen this a little bit. So, reflecting on the gratitude you're feeling for the path you've been on and all the different things, and also the ways in which things have unfolded. It's all perfect, My dog is not having it. She wants to be a part of this live. And so don't forget the little details when you're doing this gratitude reflection. How did everything occur? Who are you grateful for that? You know, do you have a connection to spirit, to your higher self, to the universe, to God, to whoever you have a connection to? Can you be grateful for the downloads, for the insights, for the direction, the messages? I love receiving messages from the universe, and to be grateful for those helps to continue them coming in. So whenever I see one, I always say thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, higher self. Whoever I think is giving me that message. Thank you for that message. I receive that. Yesterday, I was doing the video about today's session, and I don't know, it's kind of messy and it's clunky and there's all kinds of stuff happening. And just as I was doing the video, or I was like in between takes, this hawk flew above me. And the hawk is like my spirit animal. I'm obsessed with hawks. But to me, the hawk always represents a higher vision. And, seeing, like, kind of pulling yourself upwards, seeing the whole picture, getting a bird's eye view, using your acute vision to see the details, to see from a higher level. And so I just felt like it was a confirming message that came through. So I said thank you. I love that. This last year I had a moment, actually. There was a lot of things going on, but I had this moment where I was driving home and there was a hawk perched on this like half wall that's down the street from where I live. This other neighbor's house. They have like a little half wall in front of their house. And this hawk was literally just sitting on the wall. I drove past in the car, and then I reversed and I just like looked out the window at this hawk, and it was right at my level. I was just staring at it for probably 5 minutes or something like that, maybe more. And like, this doesn't happen, a hawk's not going to just sit there. So it was really cool. It was super magical. And to that end, I want to say a thank you, like that. I'm grateful. Gratitude. I'm grateful to my spirit, my angels, my spirit team, who give me messages in the most fun way. And they help me feel lit up. They help me see. They guide me in those ways. So fun. It's so fun. Okay. What color do I want to use next? I'm going to use... I don't know. Conflicted. I'm going to use these two for now. Let's do dark blue here. So I want you to refocus your attention, just in case, because I know I've gotten a little, like, it's all on the same track, but I'm definitely thinking about a lot of different things. I want to refocus our attention to 2025. Today is the first day of 2025. What do you want to create this year? And you can start kind of big. You can think about the bigger topics and a more general answer. Like, I want to create success in my business. I want to create strength and vitality in my body. I want to create peace and harmony in my energy. So do the bigger topics. You can write them down if you want on the back of your paper. You can write them on the front, whatever you want to do. Be creative with it. And once you've got the bigger topics, then take each one and start thinking about how it will feel when that becomes a reality. So I'm thinking about business success. I'm going to start thinking about how excited I'll feel in my body, how it's kind of like I just did it, like an exhale, a relief, a feeling of satisfaction and joy, and I'm feeling proud. So go into all of the different emotions, and I want you to actually feel them. Feel free to jot down all the different feelings so you don't lose them. But don't worry, because even if you go back to your notes and you didn't write it down, when you jump back into that topic again, re-feeling the feelings over again is also cool and exciting. It's like you're getting to relive the feelings. Because I want you to think about something. The desired outcome, like the thing that you're looking to produce. So let's say business success for me, right? I'm not looking to produce some sort of, I don't know, like number. There's not a number that I'm looking for that is the end result. The end result is actually the feeling that I'll have. The end result is the process of getting to that feeling. Right? The not having the feeling and then coming into the feeling. That's also exciting, right? So think about that for a minute, because a lot of times we are attached to the actual result, like this tangible thing, and that actually can get really tricky, because if you don't have the tangible thing but yet you actually have the feelings that are associated with it, you can still manifest yourself out of that thing, because you're looking at the lack of it. Remember what I said earlier, the universe is responding in a positive way to whatever you're putting out, all the energy you're putting out. So attach yourself to the feeling and become so familiar with that feeling This is the practice every day. This is why I'm saying use this page as like a vision board for yourself, because if you infuse your emotions and the desired emotional outcome to this piece of paper, and then you put this piece of paper up, then every day you'll be able to anchor yourself back into those feelings. And then guess what's happening? You're creating more and more of that feeling, of that emotion in your system. You're making it a habit to now feel that emotion, and the universe can't help but draw in the things that allow you to feel that way. If I'm saying I want to feel lit up, I love feeling lit up, and then I look at this picture and I feel lit up when I look at it, and I do that every single day, the universe is going to be like, ooh, this is good. This is what she wants. We're going to give her more of this. So then I'm going to be overwhelmed with situations where I feel lit up. How exciting is that? I hope you're excited. I'm excited. These sessions are good. I mean, I'm getting a lot of stuff from it. I hope you're getting a lot of stuff from it. And I can't believe I'm doing these for free. These are good. You guys, I love laughing. So I want to put that in here too. I'm so grateful for all the moments where I laughed this year. I love laughing so much. Like, if you can make me laugh, you're immediately like a good friend of mine. You're somebody I think very highly of, because to me, oh man, laughter is, it just feels so good. It's so good. I'm just like thinking about all the moments. And one of my besties, she like loves puns. We call her the punny one. And you know, puns are just great because you just feel so good. You're just laughing. It's dumb, but it's fun. Anyways, yes. Yes to more of that. Yes to more of that. I want laughter. When I laugh, I feel light, peaceful, happy, joyful. I don't care as much. I give less F's. I feel lighter. Did I say that already? I feel effervescent. Go on a rampage, you guys. Go on a rampage of feeling all the good feelings that you want to feel around the things that you want to create in your life. Go on those rampages, because that's where you're going to shift your energy. You're going to create new for yourself. It's good. It's the good stuff. I'm so grateful for the nourishing friendships that I have, the people who that I can have like deeper conversations with, and the people who are like, they're present, they're connected. Yeah, just really grateful for that. Really grateful for that. And then, you know, why? That's the access point for finding the feeling underneath. Why? Like, what are you getting from it? I feel cared for. I feel cherished. I feel loved. I feel special and valued. The only thing is, like, you have to be a little bit careful that you don't put too much weight on getting what you want from other people. So what I would encourage you to do is, like, when you come upon these aspects where you're saying all the things that you feel, but it's from other people doing stuff, I want you to take a second, like, notice that that's what's happening. Then shift your attention to, how do I make myself feel all of these things? Like, how do I make myself feel special, valued, cherished, loved? What are the things that I do to do that in my life? And then give yourself a little bit of gratitude, or a lot of bit of gratitude actually, around those things. Because that's the jam, man. You can't rely on other people to do the work for you, to do the things, because if you do, it's conditional. It's a recipe for disaster. You're, like, putting your power in other people's hands. Just don't do it, please. Trust me. I was the queen of that. Still do fall into those patterns again every so often. That's why I notice. Like, as soon as I started talking about it, I was like, whoop. There I go. And I moved to Italy by myself in 2012 and realized all of this. Like, I cut myself off basically from my life that I had before, because I needed to find myself. I needed to do these things for myself. I was relying so much on the external and so powerless because I was doing that. I was, like, at the mercy of how other people acted, and how I was, like, letting other people dictate how I felt. And when I went to Italy, I didn't even have a phone. I mean, I had a phone, but I didn't use it when I was there. I didn't have it hooked up or anything. This was back in 2012, so it was, like, before it just did that automatically. And now the yellow back in here. And so when I was there, I just realized how I get to make the choices. Like, I get to make the choices in the little moments of what I'm going to do, what I'm going to create for myself, how I want to feel, what are my options here in how I want to feel. And it changed the game. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I still do this. One of my biggest lessons this last year was the thing I first talked about, which was, like, it's very victim mode. It's like, I don't get to do the things. I'm last. Like, I get put last, especially as a mom. I'm like, I have to give up what I want because, all these other people come first. And I'm changing that. Thank you for listening. Okay, I'm gonna change this up here because now I need to do this part. And then I'm done. We're at an hour already. Holy moly. That went by fast. How's your drawings? Are you guys going to come onto the free group and show me your drawings? Because I want to see them. All right, I have to put yellow in here. I'm going to do yellow right in the middle. It's like a candlestick. Ooh, and then there's 4 and 4. I like that. Okay, we're doing different colors. I'm doing this one. So I want you to wrap up your thoughts. What are some things you're taking away today from this session? What do you still need to do? Like maybe you want to sit and continue. I don't know. Do you have all that time? Like maybe you want to sit and continue. Maybe you want to switch gears and do, instead of coloring, like maybe you want to go do a journaling session. Maybe you want to go to a sound bath. Maybe you want to go play. Go jump on a trampoline or something. Or like go take a hike. Be in the energy of this. Don't forget to be grateful that you took the time to do this today. What else are you going to create on here? Maybe you need a break. So like if you want to take some notes and say, okay, I want to reflect on this, and this later, or journal on it later. I'm going to add some pictures that represent the main key takeaways. Or maybe it's like you want to write down your words for how you're going to feel. I'm going to do a little bit more once I'm done. I'm going to do like a reveal for you guys, okay? So after this is over, I'm going to do a little bit more that's like personalized. And then I'll take a photo of my page and I'll post it in the group. The group page is on, you can find it on my website, myartalchemy.com. But if you want to go straight there, I believe it's members.myartalchemy.com. And maybe /groups, I don't know, /communities. Go to the website first and you'll get redirected there. Like there's little boxes where you can click to join. All right, one more color. What do we want to do? Green? Blue? Green or blue? Tell me, quick. Let's do... Or we could do one of each. Really mess it up. I'm going to do that so that I'm not being a perfectionist. All right, there you have it. There is my page. Let me turn the camera around and I will show it to you guys. Hold on. Here's my page. What do you think? How was the session for you? So my bench is a little squeaky. I'm going to turn off this music too. How was the session for you? How are you feeling? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling grounded and aligned? Is your heart open? What has shifted? Feel free to drop it in the comments. Feel free to join the group and add it there. Let me also show you where you can find it. I have it here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Okay, myartalchemy.com is where you can go find it. You can also share on social media and then tag us. art.as.alchemy is our handle, my handle, whatever. I always say our, but it's mine. And we're here as a community. And so if you want to tag me in that, in your post of showing your artwork, maybe giving a little bit of shares around what you got from this session. If you liked it, please like it here on YouTube and share it and subscribe to the channel so you can get notified when we do more of these videos. And, oh, what is happening here? I'm good. Okay. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for you guys to be here and to have gone through this journey with me. I'm grateful to myself for doing this. You know, it's the first of the year. There's so many other things that all of us can be doing. And I think that this is such a fun, easy, powerful way to start the year, to set an intention, do it in a playful way where you're just coloring and to shift your energy. Because like I said, law of attraction, you guys, that is the deal. You want to get your energy into the vibration of what you want to create, not the lack of what you want to create. Not that you don't have it, because that's going to keep it at bay. You want to get your energy in the feeling of once you have that thing, this is how you will feel. Got it? So get your energy there. Take your notes, do what you need to do, put this piece of paper up, write it, send it out to the world, post it on your page, tell everyone what you're up to, do all the things. And I just want to say thank you. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and Happy New Year, you guys. All right.